How are you all, and welcome back to another video. My name is Kevin, and today we are playing floor number 13 on Luck Be a Landlord. An unlucky number in some parts of the world, but hopefully not an unlucky run today. So let's see what we get. So the big change is duds are now added every 20 spins before rent payment 12 instead of every 25, which is quite a big jump actually. It means that we could have 3 or 4 duds on screen at a time. We start with 3. And they're now added every 20 spins, so we'll briefly have 4 and then probably work back up to 3. The duds do remove themselves after 33 spins. That's the new change with the new update. So let's jump in. This could make things slightly more tricky. Very early cultist, I think we just have to take it. It could end up being just an easy win. Here, because of the cultist is giving us 0 at the moment, we have to take something that gives us 1. Otherwise, we're in danger of losing the first rent payment. Second cultist though, and it looks like this run is starting to be pretty good. We don't want a shiny pebble, and I think we can afford to skip an oyster. Don't particularly want a dog either. But we did make the 25 rent payment with 3 left over. 50 now due in 5 spins. Let's take a bronze arrow and let's take Quigley the wolf. Now I'm wishing I added that dog. The only problem here is that we may have a slight problem getting to the 50 rent payment. Another cultist definitely makes that problem much less likely. And a bubble is pretty good, it just gives us that nice influx of cash. Here we don't need to take anything, so we won't. We're going to keep this deck pretty lean because we will have an extra dud added to us. But we did make the 50 rent payment with 21 left over. 100 now due in 6 spins. Tedium capsule, if you're going cultist, is always a very easy pick to make. Blue pepper is interesting, but I think lockpick is probably going to be better late game. Although blue pepper would be better at the moment. I will take a coal. I'm pretty confident we will make rent, and diamonds will be really good late game. I'll take a target, I think, over the second bronze arrow. A tough choice. I'm not entirely sure that was the right one, but it's the one I made. And buffing capsule is great. Hit the 3 cultists. The target basically hit all the symbols. Amherst is very early. Amherst is fantastic. We do have an arrow. Unfortunately, that's the only thing we have to buff at the moment. But we might pick up more arrows. We might pick up a dame. Let's see how it goes. We made the 100 rent payment with 51 left over. We're doing pretty decently at the moment. 150 due in 6 spins. Let's pick up a lucky capsule, and we could go lucky cap, which would be abandoning the cultist idea. On the other hand, we could still pick up hexes of tedium and things. Let's take guillotine instead. Let's see what we get from the lucky capsule. General Zarf is probably game losing at this stage with cultist. I like General Zarf a lot, but I think going cultist would probably be better. Let's take Tomb. Tomb's pretty good. Worth 3 will eventually give us a spirit. Well, every now and then, I mean, give us a spirit. That will be worth 4 for a few turns. And we're getting about 23 per turn, so we should have no problem making the next rent payment. There goes our lockbox. I was kind of hoping to take out our key, but as luck would have it, we have another chance. It doesn't work, but we do now have 4 duds. So, and for another 12 turns, so that's not great. I could take a ninja, but I think I'm going to hold out a little bit. And we did make the 150 rent payment with 67 left over. We're doing great at the moment. 225 due in 7 spins. Should not be a problem. Small symbol bomb giving 2 removals. That's pretty decent. Looting glove essence. Destroys itself after anything is destroyed. And they now give 3 more. Is that forever? If that's forever, this is really strong. I suspect it might be kind of a one-off thing, but let's take the looting glove essence and let's pick up another bronze arrow. Let's take I could go curse katana, but it would be adding ninjas to the common pool, so they'd kind of take, like, it'd be them versus cultists. Shattered mirror is pretty terrible. Does give me 3 every spin, but I think this is just a terrible item. Let's take Pizza the cat. That'll give me 1 per spin. And we now have 20 symbols, so we don't need to remove anything yet. Okay, wealthy capsule. Let's see if this removes itself. It does, so it's just a once-off payment of 3 times, which is a bit sad, but I suppose not entirely unexpected. It'd be very strong if it was just a constant, like a constant 3 times multiplier. Okay, another Amherst, 2 Amhersts. Okay, 2 Amhersts and cultists. This one's already been hit at least once, and we do have 2 arrows. Let's get rid of the flower so that we only have 20 symbols. Wouldn't mind getting some of these duds out. 225 due in 2 spins. A removal capsule is pretty good. We should have no problem making the next rent payment. And I don't want any of these, I don't think. No, let's skip. We don't need to use that removal capsule at the moment. So we made the 225 rent payment, only 43 left over, which is a bit concerning. 30 now due in 7 spins. I'll take a void creature and I will take Maxwell the Bear, I guess. Let's remove the pearl. We could also remove the key because it's unlikely to remove itself. Definitely not taking another one. Let's re-roll. We did pick up guillotine, so I'll take a billionaire. Let's roll in and die, and we've now got our first diamond. First and only diamond unlock. Let's pick up a chemical 7. That's pretty decent. Of course, we might get these amhersts to be worth more than diamonds. That'd be pretty good. I'll take a bubble just to fill the empty space. We're losing items left and right. Our 4th cultist definitely helps out on the scaling quite a lot. How are we doing? 48 per spin. Yeah, if we keep this up. I'll take another coal because we do have many empties. Yeah, if we get 40 per spin, we're good for a while. I'll take a lockbox. Hopefully it hits the key. No luck, but it does have another chance. We did make the 300 rent payment with 82 left over. 375 due in 8 spins. So we did scale more than rent, so that's pretty handy. Oil can essence. Symbols in the respun column give twice as much gold, which is pretty decent. Definitely better, I think, than the oil can itself. Okay, destroys itself when suns and moons are adjacent to each other. When destroyed, suns and moons give twice as many kinds and affect non-adjacent symbols as well this game. Oh, for some reason when I just glanced at this, I read that as affects all symbols this game, and I was like, that's completely broken. Let's take instant Rama. 3 items could be pretty good. Card Shark is not good for us. Let's take another bronze arrow, and we'll skip these so we immediately get 3 items. I will take Grave Robber, I think. And I will take Black Pepper, I guess, and wow, these are all terrible. I'll take Purple Pepper with the cultist. That might break every now and again. I'm not sure if Grave Robber will make this tomb better or worse, but we'll see. I'll take another bubble. There goes Grave Robber anyway. And I have a monkey in this deck. I did not know that. Completely forgotten. Let's remove the coin so we have more space for the spirits. Let's take a billionaire. It'll just roll in and remove itself. We now have an amherst that's worth +2, and we should have, I believe, 3 arrows. Let's take another urn. How are we doing? 50 on that spin. Yeah, we've already made the rent payment. Buffing capsule is great. Let's hope it hits an amherst. No luck, but we'll try again. 69 on that spin. Not too bad. Okay, how are we doing on this? Yeah, with all these these cultists and all these arrows, we're not doing too bad. I could pick up another monkey and then immediately forget that I have it. I wonder how many things I've passed up for monkeys, that like coconuts and things that I could have given the monkey but didn't. But no worries, we did make the 375 rent payment with 196 left over. 450 now due in 8 spins. I could take a diver. It would remove nothing for us, but it would be a source of scaling. Let's do it. It is worth 2 as well. Frozen pizza is fantastic. Very big symbol bomb is tempting, but frozen pizza I think is just much better. Okay, we're getting about 50 per turn. I now have a diver, so let's take an oyster. We now have a bunch of scaling. Let's take a removal capsule. We could also take another oyster. Let's take a reroll capsule. How are we doing? Say we get 50. Yeah, we'll have no problem. Oh, look at this. There's a coconut for the monkey. Instead, I'll take an anchor for the diver. I'll probably actually end up removing that monkey. It hasn't done much this run. Let's skip this and let's skip. Do I have a Mrs. Fruit? No. Let's get rid of the monkey before I forget. Let's not get rid of the pearls. Pizza cat is worth 2. Let's get rid of the cherry. Okay, not bad. Our diver is doing pretty decent. I take another cultist. Can't go wrong. 5 cultists and this game is pretty much won. Our armorists are also doing fantastic. I could pick up a goldfish for the diver and a target for the arrows. Okay, I'll take a chemical 7. Man, here we did make rent, 450 rent with 207 left over, 575 due in 9 spins. Pool ball is 1 per turn for 60 turns. Grey pepper or cyan pepper. Let's take the grey pepper because at least it will like proc. Let's take a void creature and let's pick up a reroll capsule. Let's take a cleaning rag. Conveyor belt there would have been okay as well to pick up another oyster or 2, but I think cleaning rag probably better. It's worth like 3 per turn, 4 per turn almost. Let's take a lockbox. Our armors are doing great, +7, +4. No problem at all, 90 per spin. Do I have an egg carton? For some reason I thought I did, but I don't. Let's take another bronze arrow, I guess. Okay, we'll skip that. At this stage, I think the game is already won. Another cultist just definitely helps. I don't need any of this. I could take a milk. I do have a cat. No, I do have a cat. I was like, no, I've removed the cat, but no, I actually haven't. Let's take an essence capsule, pick up an essence token. Okay. Let's pick up the pearl and the fish for the diver. Okay, skip all these. There goes our milk. I'll probably end up removing this cat now at the next opportunity. Let's skip the bubble. It's probably not worth it. I'll take a crab. Let's take it out straight away. At the moment, the armorist is still leading over the diver. We'll see if that holds out. We made the 575 rent payment. That's 601 left over. 650 now due in 9 spins. Booster pack I think is fantastic. I think it's for what booster pack is a very strong item to add, and booster pack essence is a very strong essence to add. General Zarf would be interesting if we wanted to go pure armorists, but not wise, I don't think. Let's take this and popsicle. The conditional effects of essences must happen 2 times for them to be destroyed. I didn't realize this was an actual item. I've seen the popsicle essence. I didn't realize popsicle was an item. Do we want this booster pack? Cyan pepper. I mean, this could be really broken, but rusty gear is also really good. Let's go with popsicle because it's new. It's new, it's very rare. Must be the best, right? Okay, let's take a lucky capsule. Let's take a billionaire. Let's take a dame. That's really good with the armorists. I suppose ruby's probably really good with dame, but it's not needed. Let's skip. And this is our very rare. I think another diamond. Well, pirate. Pirate just keeps on being offered to me. The last couple of runs I've been offered pirate. I've been like, yeah, it's good, but not really in this deck. So I think a diamond is a better choice. Let's skip this and we will skip this. Let's remove, where's that cat? We don't have any milk. Let's get rid of the cat. Okay, and now I feel that unfortunately our poor diver is probably not going to be winning this race for much longer. Let's take a lucky, wait. Oh, because I have popsicle, I get to use booster pack twice. I was like, I've already used booster pack. What's going on here? Let's skip this one. Probably should have re-rolled. Let's re-roll here till we get a rare that we want. Silver arrow will do, and another. Wow, wild card is really good, but diamond's probably better, right? How often will wild card be worth? Diamond's probably better. It's definitely easier. Highlander is worth 6, but actually may not be great in this deck, funnily enough. No, it will be. It will be. Okay, after that we have to check how many symbols we have. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're 172. Magic of Robin Hood would be really good with all the arrows we have. Let's skip this. Unfortunately, we now have too many things going on in the deck. I wouldn't mind General Zarf actually, just to clear up our deck. Take a crab for the diver. Our dame is doing great work. Let's skip this, and we could take a hexatedium for our cultist, but There's no real need. 24 symbols, so we need some removals. Great work there. 2+ on the armrest. Also should be a giant armrest. 44 by itself. Let's take an anchor for the diver. At this stage in the game, the only question left is, oh, you know what would be great? Elder Creature. I was going to say at this stage, the only question left is who will end up a frozen fossil. Brilliant. Who will end up higher, the armrest or the diver? I think the odds are stacked against the diver, but you never know. I'm going to keep on adding things that benefit the diver whenever I can. Okay, and we made the 650 rent payment with 1,347 left over. 700 now due in 10 spins. Happy Hour Essence is really good. Bowling Ball is just 60. Jack O' Lantern is pretty good, but we're never going to... None of these two are going to work for us. Bowling Ball at least has a bit of a benefit with us. I could take another armrest, Geologist, or King Midas. We're getting very rare choices on this run for some reason. Let's take a big symbol bomb. Let's break it straight away. Let's take a turtle. Let's take another turtle. Let's skip these and let's re-roll for something better. Another cultist. Should have taken the ice throw there actually. Okay, 117. Another. Let's take another cultist. Once this elder creature comes in, it's going to be fantastic. Just clear up our deck so much. I'll take another lucky capsule. I'll take a target. All the arrows, it shouldn't last too long, and this fact is gone straight away. 76. I could take another coal, but I don't particularly want it. Unfortunately, it just takes too long to transform. Okay, we have an armrest up at 15, a diver up at 8. Diver's falling behind. Let's take a white stone. Let's pick up. Don't want an egg. Thought that was a pearl there for a second. Okay, diver head up 2. Not too bad. Okay, I'll take another armrest. Just fantastic. Don't know what's going on here. Let's pick up a goldfish for the diver. Let's pick up a turtle for the diver. Should have picked up an oyster. Saw the turtle first, clicked on it, and then was like, then I scanned across for the other two. Let's skip this. Okay, 12 turns left for our eldritch creature. Will we get it? We actually might not get it. Let's take a crab for the diver. Let's take another crab for the diver. Okay, I'll take a goldfish for the diver. And we made the 700 rent payment with 1,702 left over. 777 now due in 10 spins. Oh, I could take a second diver. This would be interesting. Let's do it. And then let's take a white creature. Let's take, we could take Zar's contract. It's not very good for us. Let's take the pool ball. Let's remove a cultist to try and get this eldritch creature online faster. So 2 divers, I'm going to add them together and see if they add up to the biggest of our armrests. They might actually. One of our divers is on 15, our armrest is on 15. Be close. And here, let's take chemical 7, I guess. Let's pick up nothing here. Let's pick up another cultist, I guess. No, we use turning them down. And let's reroll for a crab, I guess, for the diver. I'll take a target for the arrows. 4 turns for our eldritch creature. I don't think we're going to get it. Let's skip. Oh, 5 turns left. We might. Let's not take a wealthy capsule. Not worth it. I will take a pearl though. And we'll skip all of these. 3 turns left. 2 turns left on our eldritch creature. I think we're going to get it on our final turn. It's pretty funny. Let's skip this and let's skip the egg. Frozen pizza is, if you have eaters, frozen pizza is such a strong strategy. Such a strong item for your strategy. Let's take a turtle for the diver. And there's our eldritch creature rolling in, taking out a cultist straight away, being buffed by the arrow. and we made the 777 rent payment with 2,460 left over. Just a fantastic victory. This time your landlord was made into soup and floor 14 unlocked. So floor 13, an unlucky number, but not for us. This was probably one of the luckiest runs I've had in a long time actually. We had 4 Amharists, we had a load of cultists. We didn't stack luck at all, but we still ended up with an Eldritch creature, load of diamonds, Highlander, although many of these were gotten through the booster pack essence, so strong. We ended up with a popsicle item, which is really strong. Like the essences are already pretty strong, and getting them twice, just twice as good. Probably more than twice as good actually, because most of them are multiples. And yeah, just a very, very strong run. One of the luckiest runs we've had in a while. And at the end, oh, it was actually close. Amherst at 17 plus Diver at 16. If we add them two together, like we were saying, the Divers actually demolished the Amherst. In fairness, I did give them every advantage I could. I picked every single thing that they could eat as often as I could. I did pass up on an arrow, which might have given the Amherst a bit of an advantage. On the other hand, the Amherst had the Dame, so pretty good. I hope you guys enjoyed the run. If you did, give us a like, subscribe to see more videos like this every day, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the run and what you think of the new update. Until next time guys, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.